Welcome to the Cenario Podcast, your guide to mental health and well-being. Each episode, we uncover practical tools, discuss expert insights, and explore how supplements can transform your mental health journey. Get ready to learn, grow, and thrive with us.
You know how it is, you're lying there, maybe counting sheep, maybe just staring at the ceiling, and sleep just won't come.
Uh-huh. Or you crash, but then wake up feeling completely exhausted like you haven't slept at all.
Exactly. It's so frustrating, this search for decent rest, and yeah, it's tempting to just grab something quick, some kind of fix.
It really is. And people are definitely looking for answers. But what if, a really big key to unlocking better sleep is already sitting right there in your kitchen?
Okay, so it comes down to food choices, especially like evening meals and snacks.
Precisely. That's what we're digging into today, the surprising power of food, specifically what we eat before bed and how it really affects our sleep quality.
Okay, let's unpack this. So forget the fancy gadgets for a minute. We're focusing just on the plate.
Yeah, that's the exciting part. If we understand how certain foods work with our bodies, natural sleep mechanisms, we can actually choose things that help us sleep better, often without needing any kind of medication.
It almost sounds, well, too easy, like an old wives' tale or something. But there's actual science behind this, right? It's more than just having warm milk.
Oh, absolutely. The science is solid. It really revolves around how food impacts our sleep hormones, especially melatonin. That's the main one for our sleep-wake cycle.
Okay, melatonin. Got it.
And food also plays a big role in making neurotransmitters like serotonin. Serotonin helps with relaxation, and it's actually a step before melatonin gets made.
Interesting.
Plus, you can't ignore just, how digestion itself affects your comfort and whether you sleep soundly.
Right, hard to sleep if your stomach's upset. So our mission for this deep dive is basically to find the actionable stuff, the best foods for sleep, and just as importantly, what to steer clear of near bedtime.
Exactly. Practical takeaways. So let's start with the big question. Why does eating something we do every day connect so strongly to sleep, which feels kind of automatic?
Yeah, good question. We know about the sleep-wake cycle, the body clock, and melatonin is like the main conductor. But how does food even get involved?
Well, melatonin isn't just magicked up. Our bodies need specific ingredients, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and guess where we get them?
From food.
Directly from what we eat. Think of it like needing the right Lego bricks to build a specific model. If you don't have the right bricks.
You can't build the melatonin model. Makes sense. So if our diet is missing some key bricks, our body might struggle to make enough melatonin when it's time to wind down.
That's exactly it. And then there's serotonin, which we mentioned for relaxation, making that relies heavily on complex carbohydrates. Serotonin sort of prepares the brain for melatonin.
Okay, so carbs are important here too.
Yeah.
It's not just about finding foods with melatonin, but also giving our body the fuel to make its own. I've heard about tryptophan. Is that where it fits in?
Yeah.
The Thanksgiving turkey thing?
Ah, yes, tryptophan. It is an amino acid linked to sleepiness. It helps boost both serotonin and melatonin in the brain. But that post-Thanksgiving slump isn't just the turkey. Tryptophan needs a little help getting into the brain. It has to cross something called the blood-brain barrier, like needing a special pass.
Okay.
And carbohydrates help it get that pass. They make it easier for tryptophan to reach the brain where it can be used.
Okay, so that explains why the whole meal, not just the turkey, makes you sleepy. It's this whole system working together.
Precisely. So if you make smart food choices, especially in the evening, you're essentially giving your body the tools it needs for that whole sleep-promoting sequence.
And experts and studies back this up, that the right foods can help us fall asleep faster and just feel more rested.
Yes. The consistent message is that strategic eating, particularly in the evening, can definitely make it easier to fall asleep and can improve your overall sleep quality.
All right, let's get into the tasty part. What are some of these sleep superstar foods?
Cart cherry juice is pretty unique because it's one of the few natural food sources that actually contains melatonin itself.
Whoa, okay, so you're getting it directly.
Directly. A little boost to the sleep hormone right from the juice.
Wow. And I think I read it has other good stuff too, antioxidants.
That's right. It's packed with antioxidants, specifically things called anthocyanins and flavonoids. These help fight inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. Think of oxidative stress like internal rust. It can mess with how your cells work, including sleep functions.
So it's giving you melatonin and helping calm down things that might disrupt sleep anyway. That's pretty cool. What does the research show? Does it actually work?
Yeah, several studies look pretty promising. Regularly drinking tart cherry juice has been linked to sleeping longer overall, reducing how bad insomnia feels, and people just reporting better quality sleep.
Sounds definitely worth a try. How much and when?
The usual advice is about 8 ounces, maybe 1 to 2 hours before you actually want to go to sleep. Gives your body time to absorb the melatonin and support its own wind-down process.
Got it. 8 ounces, 1-2 hours before bed. Okay, next. Bananas. They're everywhere, kind of basic. Surprising they have a sleep role.
They are common, but don't underestimate them. Bananas are full of magnesium and potassium. These minerals are really key for helping muscles relax and calming the nervous system down.
Ah, the muscle relaxation part makes total sense for winding down. And they have tryptophan too, right? That amino acid we talked about?
You do, yes. Bananas contain tryptophan, which your brain uses to make serotonin, and as we know, serotonin leads to melatonin.
So magnesium, potassium, tryptophan. It's like a little relaxation package in a peel.
Pretty much. It's a simple, accessible way to encourage your body to chill out before bed.
And what's a good way to eat a banana for sleep?
Well, slicing one into some warm oatmeal is great. Really comforting. Or maybe blend it into a smoothie, perhaps with some almond milk.
Okay, that's actually next on our list, but hold that thought. Let's talk brown rice first. I think of that as just like healthy dinner food, not specifically sleep food.
You're right. It's not like it knocks you out directly like tart cherries might aim to. Its role is more subtle, providing steady energy and helping with hormone regulation. Brown rice is a great source of complex carbs, and it has a low glycemic index.
Meaning it doesn't spike your blood sugar.
Exactly. It releases sugar into your bloodstream slowly, nice and steady. That avoids those big energy crashes that can totally wake you up or mess with your sleep later.
Okay, stable energy. And you said it helps with tryptophan again.
Yes. Those complex carbs in the brown rice help make tryptophan more available to the brain, which then supports making melatonin.
So steady energy and helps the melatonin pathway. How should we use it?
Just including a small serving with your dinner is perfect. Pair with some lean protein, some veggies, becomes part of a balanced, sleep-friendly evening meal.
Makes sense. Okay, shifting to nuts, almonds, and walnuts. We hear they're healthy generally, but specifically for sleep.
Oh yeah, almonds and walnuts are little powerhouses for sleep. They've got magnesium, healthy fats, and guess what? Even some natural melatonin.
More natural melatonin. And magnesium again. Seems really important for relaxing. Maybe a lot of us are low on it.
It's very possible. Magnesium is crucial for the nervous system. It also helps lower cortisol levels. That's the stress hormone. High cortisol definitely doesn't help sleep.
Right. And the fats and protein in nuts, how do they help?
The healthy fats and protein help keep your blood sugar stable through the night. This can stop you waking up in the middle of the night because you're hungry or your blood sugar dropped too low.
Smart. So a few nuts cover a few bases. When's the best time for this snack?
Just a small handful, maybe 30 to 60 minutes before you plan to hit the hay.
Easy enough. Okay, kiwi fruit. You called this one often overlooked, which definitely piqued my interest.
It is a bit surprising, but the science is actually pretty interesting. Kiwis have lots of antioxidants, vitamin C, and get this, they also contain serotonin itself.
Wait, the fruit has serotonin in it. That's
Yeah.
wild. And fiber too, you mentioned?
Yep. The fiber is great for digestion. And if your digestion is running smoothly and comfortably, that's one less thing to potentially disturb your sleep during the night.
True. So what did the studies find with kiwi and sleep?
Research has shown that eating 1 or 2 kiwis about an hour before bed might actually help people fall asleep faster. That's called sleep onset, and also sleep for longer overall.
Wow, not bad for a little fuzzy fruit. Best way to eat them.
Easiest way, just peel them, maybe slice them, chill them if you like. They're pretty refreshing.
Cool. Now let's circle back to oatmeal. It just feels like a comforting food, so it makes sense it could help with sleep.
It really does. Like we touched on with bananas, oats naturally have melatonin, magnesium, and those really important complex carbohydrates.
And the complex carbs do that tryptophan, serotonin, melatonin.
Exactly. Plus, just the warmth of a bowl of oatmeal can be psychologically soothing, you know? Helps signal it's time to wind down.
What about toppings for bedtime oatmeal?
Oh, you could add a sprinkle of cinnamon, maybe a tiny drizzle of honey, or even some chopped walnuts like we just discussed. Adds flavor and more sleep-friendly nutrients.
Sounds cozy. Okay, last on our good foods list, Greek yogurt. I usually think breakfast for that one.
Yeah, seems counterintuitive maybe, but Greek yogurt has some key sleep advantages. It's got calcium, and calcium actually helps the brain use tryptophan to make melatonin.
Ah, another angle on melatonin production. And it's high in protein, right?
Yep, that high protein content is great for keeping blood sugar stable. It helps prevent those late-night cravings or hunger pangs that can wake you up, so it contributes to more stable sleep patterns.
Okay. Keeps you full and helps melatonin. Good combo. How to eat it before bed.
Mixing it with some banana slices or a few almonds makes a really effective, sleep-friendly snack.
And we definitely have to mention herbal teas. Chamomile, lemon balm, valerian root. Not food, but huge for bedtime routines.
Absolutely crucial for many people. And importantly, they're caffeine-free. Chamomile is famous for its calming effects, probably from compounds like apigenin.
Right.
Lemon balm seems to help reduce anxiety and bring on calmness. And valerian root. Well, studies suggest it might help people fall asleep faster and improve sleep quality, though it doesn't work for everyone.
So they're mostly about getting the mind and body relaxed and ready for sleep, sometimes with maybe a more direct effect, too.
Exactly. They're just a wonderful part of a wind-down ritual.
And the simple advice is just brew a cup 30-60 minutes before bed.
That's a perfect timing to let those calming effects settle in before you turn out the lights.
Okay, fantastic list of good stuff. Now, equally important, what should we be avoiding if good sleep is the goal?
Yes, this is critical. Some things are just sleep wreckers. Top of the list, no surprise, is caffeine. Coffee, yes, but also many teas, energy drinks, even chocolate. It's a stimulant. It does the opposite of relaxing you.
Obvious, but always worth repeating. Alcohol is another big one, right? Even though it might feel like it helps you nod off.
Exactly right. Alcohol might make you fall asleep faster initially, but it seriously disrupts your sleep later in the night, especially REM sleep. That's the really restorative stage you need to feel rested.
What about spicy food? Curry night regrets.
Yeah. Spicy foods can definitely cause trouble close to bed, mainly because they can trigger heartburn or indigestion, which makes lying down comfortably pretty difficult.
Okay. And those late night pizzas or greasy snacks, high in saturated fat.
Those tend to digest really slowly, and they can also promote inflammation. Neither of those things is good for quality sleep. Heavy, fatty foods are best avoided late.
What about sugar? A late night cookie or a bowl of sugary cereal?
Those sugary snacks and refined carbs cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar, followed by a crash. Those big swings can absolutely disrupt your sleep, often waking you up later on.
And just eating too much in general, even if it's healthy stuff, probably isn't ideal right before lying down.
Absolutely correct. A really big, heavy meal, close to bedtime, forces your digestive system to work overtime when it should be resting. That leads to indigestion, discomfort. Just makes it harder to sleep well.
You also mentioned avoiding social media while snacking. That seems like hitting sleep with two problems at once.
That really is. You've got the blue light from the screen messing with your melatonin production, and you've got the content itself stimulating your brain, keeping it active when it should be winding down. Double trouble.
So it's really clear that it's not just what we eat, but when we eat it. That timing piece seems huge.
It's incredibly important. Meal timing can be just as impactful as your food choices when it comes to sleep.
So what's the rule of thumb? When should dinner ideally be done?
Generally, try to finish your main evening meal about 2 to 3 hours before you plan to actually go to bed. That gives your digestion plenty of time to do most of its work.
Okay, 2 to 3 hours. But what if you do get hungry later, closer to bedtime? Is a small snack okay?
Yes, if you're genuinely hungry, a small snack is fine. The key is light. Aim for something under about 200 calories, ideally combining a bit of protein with some complex carbs, like maybe that Greek yogurt with almonds we talked about. Stabilizes blood sugar without being too heavy.
Makes sense. We've covered so much on food. Are there other quick, natural tips that complement these diet changes for better sleep?
Oh, definitely. Consistency is king. Sticking to a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends, really helps regulate your body clock.
Right.
Having a calming bedtime routine is great too. Gentle stretching, reading a real book, that herbal tea we mentioned. It signals sleep time to your brain.
And the screen thing is huge.
Absolutely. Turn off phones, tablets, TVs at least an hour before bed. And make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. That environment matters a lot.
Any thoughts on supplements like magnesium or melatonin pills?
They can be helpful for some people, but it's really important to talk to your doctor or a healthcare professional first before starting any supplements. They can interact with other things or might not be right for you.
Good advice. Wow, this has been so insightful. It really hammers home how much power we actually have over our sleep just by thinking about what's on our plate.
That's the core message, isn't it? It's empowering. Improving sleep doesn't always mean complex solutions. Sometimes just making these thoughtful tweaks to your diet is a really powerful first step.
Yeah, it's amazing to think that adding some tart cherry juice or choosing brown rice for dinner could genuinely lead to feeling more rested and recharged.
Exactly. These foods give our bodies the nutrients and support they need for all those natural sleep processes, relaxation, hormone balance, everything needed for restorative sleep.
So maybe the thought to leave everyone with is this. The next time you're thinking about dinner or grabbing a late snack, just pause and consider. Maybe tonight's sleep actually starts right here on your plate.
Thanks for tuning in to the Cenario Podcast. Don't forget to visit Cenario.com for more expert tips, articles, and supplements designed to support your mental health. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe and share it with a friend. Until next time, take care of yourself.